Live from the Grenadian capital, this is the GBN Television News. GBN covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd. The news headlines comes to you compliments Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
This is Network News for Tuesday, September 2, 2025. In the headlines, local entrepreneurs left counting losses after devastating fire. Grand Mall Beach boulders to be removed. Grenada seeks reparations from British royal family. We can also tell you in the region, Guyana counts votes in pivotal election amidst regional tensions. Internationally, China and Russia strengthen ties ahead of regional summit. Plus in the sports news, record prize money revealed for Women's Cricket World Cup 2025.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments Soft Weave bathroom tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue, available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
Thanks for joining us. I'm Kenroy, Baptiste. A devastating fire has caused major losses for at least 3 local business owners. My colleague Rena Thomas reports on the incident.
As you can see behind me, members of the fire department of the Royal Grenada Police Force are actively trying to extinguish a fire that is consuming a storage unit used by 3 to 4 local business owners. The building, located in Springs, St. George, was reported to be on fire sometime after 1 p.m. this afternoon. While it is still not clear as to what may have started the fire, residents were asked to evacuate their homes due to smoke contamination. One of the business owners, who preferred to be off camera, told GBN News how he got the news of the fire.
I was driving through St. George's and I received a phone call and they said, "Hey, sir, I know you have storage in this place in Springs, blah, blah, blah. There's a fire taking place." And I said, "What do you mean a fire?" I said, "What's going on?" He said, "Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's that crazy, but there is a fire happening." So I took myself right away with my workman, and we came here, and by the time I arrived here, this whole place was gutted with flames. And then the fire trucks, they were all here, and everybody was doing their part. I must say, it was well taken care of. They professionally done what they had to do, and they secured the area, and we had extra water trucks that came and assisted. So I think it was a day, despite there's a big loss here, but at least no one lives or lost here. And that is the main thing I'm concerned about.
Rena Thomas, GBN News.
Now, community activism has yielded positive results for the Grand Mall Development Organization and residents as Sol Grenada Limited takes action to avoid escalation of tensions. We get more in this report.
There would have been a massive protest this morning. People are willing to pay plane ticket and come down, the residents of Grand Mall. So we were supposed to have a massive protest. We decided to put it on pause because in good faith with Sol, they're trying to come to a common grounds with us.
The protest planned for Tuesday morning has been avoided, with residents of Grand Mall and surrounding communities awaiting the agreed measures to be carried out. This follows a possible escalation by the Grand Mall Development Organization and residents in response to the alleged encroachment on Grand Mall Beach with massive boulders.
We give them the reason why we was upset in the first place. They had no consultation with us. We were just seeing things happening. Stones was placed on our beach and nobody told us nothing. When we do our investigation, we found out that planning gives all permission to place a stone along the wall on our beach.
On Monday afternoon, Soil Grenada Limited, the company at the center of the controversy, met with Grand Mall community residents. Grand Mall resident Craig Charles stated that the main issue was the placement on the stones on the sand, not on the wall as permitted by physical planning.
And we let them know our take on the matter. We told them they have 7 days to remove these boulders from the sand or on the beach because it's not soil property. Soil property is clearly marked out. The boundaries have been placed, as the contractor said. And even the wall, we learned that it's not soil wall. And the beach, the stone is placed there and it's a hazard to us and we want it moved. So we say we have 7 days. You have 7 days, Saul. But in light of that, we met with you all today, and you have an addition 7 more days to remove all the boulders from our beach.
GBN understands that discussions are ongoing between the parties to reach an amicable resolution. Charles reports that following the meeting, SARS management indicated arrangements will be made for the removal of the large stones.
In light of that, they are saying that they have to go back to planning with some new drawing to redesign their actions.
He also added that drastic action may be taken if the boulders are not removed after 14 days. GBN's attempts to engage Soil Grenada Limited for an update were unsuccessful up to news time.
All right, thank you so much. According to the Grenada National Reparations Commission, the British royal family received direct financial benefits from Grenadian plantations during slavery. Eugenia Peters reports.
The committee, which includes historians, academics, and community representatives, has been active since 2022, working alongside the CARICOM Reparations Commission. Chairman Ali Gill says the commission has sent letters to beneficiaries of Grenadian plantations, including members of the British royal family, regarding direct financial benefits they received from these estates.
Over the last 2-3 weeks, just before Carnival, it was now made public that King George IV received £1,000 between 1823 and 24, and for 10 years, up to 1830 or thereabouts, directly received monies from plantations in Grenada. So, for some reason, the research has been showing and indicating that the British royal family, the Bank of England, and powerful and wealthy families in Europe or in England benefited directly from Grenada.
Rochelle Charles, representing the Rastafarian community, explained that any reparations received should be used to benefit Grenadian society.
A factory for the fishermen. I would like to see a factory for the farmers, whereby all the products from the ground where the people see in trouble to sell in town, just take it to the factory and process that. Big enough to have a nectar factory and to the fruits and so on. And the third thing I would like to see is Nawasa organize a line, untreated line for the farmers in the south. So
Dr. Angus Martin highlighted challenges in accessing Grenada's history, noting that much of the archival information remains stored overseas.
In France, and I've seen drawings of the fort from the 1860s, the 1660s, sorry. You know, that whole history that goes back, that we want to talk about Grenada today, that history is not in Grenada. Right. How can we have access to it? So all of those things to me, and those are to me are the easy fixes.
Right.
Those are the easy ones. But we are looking at other things. If we do get money, as in the case that we've had somebody gave a symbolic amount, what do we do with that money?
To sustain initiatives such as the public education programs, the committee says government support is crucial.
The CARICOM Reparations Commission and all of its individual committees and commissions throughout the region, we need greater funding from central government so that we can create established secretariats with a full-time staff, that we can embark on national educational programs and so on and so forth, and as Angus said, strengthen the CARICOM Reparations Commission. As it is now, all of us are volunteers basically.
The Grenada National Reparations Committee says it will continue to advocate locally and internationally to ensure that the legacies of slavery and colonialism are properly addressed. For GBN News, I am Eugenia Peters.
All right, this story to report. Grenada is making moves to lift the long-standing suspension of its export of queen conch, a valuable marine resource. The Fisheries Division has launched a major research project aimed at meeting international trade requirements. Christina John has this report.
Grenada's export of queen conch, or lambi as it is locally called, has been suspended since 2012 after the country failed to provide key data required under international trade agreements. Now, more than a decade later, local authorities are working to change that. Fisheries Officer Crafton Stroud explained that Grenada's Fisheries Division has begun collecting 400 queen conch as part of efforts to determine the country's official meat conversion ratio.
We are currently at St. George's University at one of our secondary landing sites where we are collecting 400 queen conch, and we are trying to develop a meat conversion ratio. Now, this is a requirement from CITES because currently we have a suspension on exporting our queen conch. So as it is right now, we must have this meat conversion ratio. Once we have this ratio and we can be transparent and we can have the proper data and show that we are shipping conch that are of the legal size, our trade ban will be reversed. And from the minister, the chief fisheries officer, the permanent secretary, and all of our officers in all consultations that they have had with fishers, in particular divers, this was a big concern that they cannot export conch, in particular when the lobster season is closed from May to August, that they have no forms of income because sometimes the queen conch sale, the lambi locally, is not that good. So as it is right now, we want them to be able to export the lambi. So we actually have some fishers with us right now who are excellent and were very cooperative in getting these samples for us.
CITES, the Convention on International Trade in Endangered Species of Wild Fauna and Flora, is the global watchdog for trade in endangered and vulnerable species. Queen conch is listed under Appendix 2, meaning its trade is controlled to avoid overexploitation. Grenada must now scientifically prove that its conch exports are sustainable and that only legally sized conch are harvested.
Once we continue to have accurate records with our reporting and we follow the guidelines, we have a consultant with us right now that is actually assisting us with this process. So I cannot give a time right now as to when we will be able to export conch, but it's sooner rather than later. Yes. So the fisher folks should be happy and looking forward to it.
Queen conch, prized for its meat and ornamental shell, is a key resource for many Caribbean economies. Countries like the Bahamas, the Dominican Republic, and Jamaica exports hundreds of tons annually under strict CITES guidelines. Grenada hopes to rejoin that list once its scientific data is verified and approved. This research will not only support international trade, but also help safeguard the long-term sustainability of Grenada's marine resources. The Fisheries Division expects to complete the conch data collection by the end of this year. If approved by CITES, Grenada could resume legal exports of queen conch as early as next season. Christina John, GBN News.
Still to come in network news, hurricane season peaks, Grenadians urged to stay alert. We'll be back.
Home is easy, easy with Republic Bank.
Are you dreaming of owning your own home? With Republic Bank's Home Easy Loan, you're one step closer to making that dream a reality. With competitive rates, reduced fees, and up to 100% financing, Republic Bank makes owning your home simple and stress-free. Start your journey to independence, empowerment, and the joy of home ownership today.
Republic Bank, we're bringing home to you. Home easy. It's not just a mortgage, it's peace of mind.
Terms and conditions apply.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Need to check your bill balance? Use the Grenlec mobile app. Open the Grenlec mobile app and tap the icon labeled Balances at the bottom of the screen. View your bill details, including your current bill balance, the due date by which you must settle your bill, the amount and date of the last payment you made. It's quick, easy, and available 24/7. Convenience at your fingertips.
Are you ready to take charge of your money, build wealth, and protect your family's legacy? Then join us on October 9th, 2025 at Radisson Grenada Beach Resort for your Financial Future 2.0 Legacy, Literacy, and Liberation, a one-day financial summit designed to break cycles, build wealth, and leave a lasting legacy. You'll gain real-life budgeting hacks, a money mindset reboot, steps to create generational wealth, and practical tips on investing, estate planning, insurance, health, and business finance, all from expert speakers who know how to turn knowledge into action. With 2 inspirational keynotes, 3 powerful panel discussions, and 6 breakout sessions, you will leave with your personalized action plan for success. Don't wait. Secure your seat today. Tickets are EC $350 at disruptiveleadershipconference.com/YFF. Your Financial Future 2.0. Your next chapter starts here.
Mobility, a common theme woven into the very fabric of human history. From ancient wanderers to modern explorers, our instinct to move, to seek something greater, and to grow has always driven us forward. Imagine a journey into pathways of boundless opportunities and endless possibilities. A collective future where the vibrant rhythms of the Caribbean, rich culture, and welcoming community create unforgettable experiences. Beyond citizenship by investment, we believe in our collective investment of time, resources, and energy that fosters innovation, creates jobs, and enriches lives, driving the growth of an entire nation. The Investment Migration Agency Grenada boasts over a decade of exceptional service and remains committed to guiding you toward global mobility and economic freedom through investment. Your journey becomes our shared story of progress and prosperity. This is an invitation to be part of something greater, something enduring. Begin your journey at imagrenada.gd. IMA Grenada. Unlock the possibilities.
Freedom is driven to pursue that passion that keeps you up at night and makes you smile in your sleep. Freedom is bold to embrace the possibilities that can open up your world and conquer new heights. Freedom is fabulous, with bits and pieces that enhance the quality of your life. Freedom is what you do with the flexibility to change path or direction when you need to. Freedom breeds ambition and purpose while having loads of fun along the way. But most of all, freedom is well-deserved for the road traveled and the journey still to come. Unleash your freedom with Nexa Credit Union. Call us on 440-1354 or visit our website to pre-apply. Apply now. Freedom awaits. Terms and conditions apply. Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
It happens to all of us. low on cash, and in need of money right away. Play Instacash Monday to Sunday, and there are no draws.
So what you saying? No numbers to choose from?
Nope.
And no draw sessions to wait on?
Nope.
And we can play it anytime and any day?
Yep, including Sundays. Instacash. Ask for it by name and choose from a wide variety of games as low as $2 and win instantly. It is fast, it is easy to play, and you win cash right away. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
Quartz presents the Home Events 2025, happening now at Quartz stores nationwide. It's the perfect time to refresh your home. Come explore new arrivals, bestsellers, and deals you can't resist. Discover the widest range of stylish furniture, cutting-edge TVs, audio systems, and appliances that are smart and energy efficient, all backed by the Quartz low price guarantee. Our experts will help you choose what you need for your home. Shop with Quartz Ready Finance and get more. Don't miss the Quartz Home Event 2025. Quartz, bringing value home.
It's a busy world, and we all know the saying, time is money. Meet Candice and Oliver. They both have busy days ahead. Let's see how that goes. Candice is in a rush, off to the bank. Again. Oh, looks like she didn't plan for traffic. Or this long line either. Now let's check in on Oliver. His morning starts a little differently. Using his phone, Oliver makes a peer-to-peer transfer and pays his bills, all while having his morning coffee. At the store, Oliver checks his finances with online banking. Candice? Still waiting. Back to Oliver. He stops at the bank to meet his loan officer. While waiting, he schedules a payment and makes a wire transfer. Wondering about Candice? Yup, still waiting. Candice could be like Oliver if she uses Co-op Bank's e-solutions. Make your day easier with Co-op Bank's swift, simple, and secure e-banking platform. Bank on your terms, from anywhere, at any time. Click, tap, done. Banking just got easier.
Welcome home.
Welcome to Caracou, small in size, rich in spirit. As you step off the boat, you're greeted by smiling faces and warm island vibes. Your adventure begins here. Need a cozy place to stay? The Mermaid Beach Hotel has been a favorite for years. Waterfront views, clean comfort, and located in the town. In Bogles, the Roundhouse Cottages offers rustic charm with a touch of elegance. A peaceful hideaway surrounded by nature. Prefer something private? Dong Island Villas gives you space, sea breeze, and a home away from home feel. Wake up to the sound of waves and views that stretch for miles. We're ready to welcome you. When are you coming?
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Dreaming of a summer vacation? We can make it happen. Need a credit card for summer spending? We can make that happen too. Need a loan for carnival, debt consolidation, education expenses, and more? We've got you covered with a Republic Bank Make It Happen loan. Up to 100% financing, competitive rates, and a chance to win great prizes. Live your best life this summer with financing from Republic Bank. Check out republicgrenada.com or visit us today to get your summer started right with a Make It Happen loan.
Republic Bank. We're the one for you.
Rebecca Television Center Kikem-Jenny submarine volcano remains under close watch as NADMA reports a decline in seismic activity but maintains the yellow alert level. Rena Pett Thomas has the details.
The National Disaster Management Agency, NADMA, has confirmed a further reduction in seismic activities at the Kikem-Jenny submarine volcano. According to reports, between Thursday, August 28th and Monday, September 1st, only one tremor was recorded at a magnitude of 1.3 in the early hours of September 1st. NADMA coordinator Terence Walters noted that while activity has subsided, the yellow alert remains. This means the volcano is still active.
between Sunday night into Monday, that's the 1st of September, there was only one tremor event. The tremor activity level at Kikamjani submarine volcano has reduced significantly. There's activity at Kikamjani all the time. So if it can be elevated at any time. So it's a natural hazard, and we have no control over what happens with Kikamjani. So the level of activity can increase sharply at any time, like we saw last Wednesday. It can increase at any time. So now it's gone back to normal levels, but it can increase again in a day or two, or in 3 months, or in 6 months. Okay, it can increase again. So we have to continue to monitor.
Walters explained that NADMA continues to work closely with the UE Seismic Research Center to track developments at the submarine volcano over the coming days.
So the Seismic Research Center, they are the ones that do the scientific observation of the volcano, and there are monitoring stations. There's one at Mali, one at Karaku, one at Sisters, one at Monkublal, one at here in Monjulu. So there are monitoring stations around that would give information to the Seismic Research Center, and they would do the scientific interpretation and then provide the information to the National Disaster Management Agency. There is a volcano plan in place, and the National Disaster Management Agency will provide information to the general public if the volcano is going to erupt. So again, it's not like an earthquake where it's a sudden movement, right? The volcano would give you signs, you'd be able to monitor, and you'd be able to provide information to people, early warning, so that they can make decisions to save lives.
The coordinator added that Grenada experienced a similar phase of activity between February 10th and 14th last year, noting that Kikamjani is known for being consistently active.
The alert levels, it starts at green, goes to yellow, then orange and red. Green is when there is absolutely no activity, but with Kikamjani, there's always activity, okay? And it would not be elevated at all times, but you'd have 1 or 2 or 3 in a 24-hour period, and so that's why the alert level remains at yellow. The boats that travel between Grenada and Karaku, they are aware, and so there's what is called an exclusion zone of 1.5 kilometers, and they observe that.
NADMA has assured the public that monitoring efforts will continue and timely updates will be provided. Residents are strongly encouraged to follow all official advisories and rely on NADMA for accurate information. Rena P. Thomas, GBN News.
We are halfway into the Atlantic hurricane season, and Grenadians are being urged to remain alert, as this is not the time to drop the ball when it comes to preparedness. NADMA coordinator Dr. Terence Walters said the island is now in the peak of the season, when conditions can change quickly and anything can happen.
Prediction was for 17 named storms, with 8 of them becoming hurricane and 4 becoming major hurricane. So we've only had 1 major hurricane so far. Now we understand that the period August to September is the peak, and so where we are now, despite the fact that we have not had any significant impact from any storm for the year thus far, we urge population to continue their preparedness. Now is not time to let your guard down, because sometimes we feel, well, okay, we're 3 months in, so no, it's not time to let your guards down at all, because we still have September, October, and November. And remember, the storms can occur outside of the hurricane season. We continue into the hurricane season. Again, the message from the National Disaster Management Agency is that we should continue our preparedness.
Dr. Walters highlighted the presence of Sahara dust in the atmosphere, which has had a positive impact so far by helping to suppress storm activity in the region.
The the scientists are saying that for some periods, the Saharan dust, okay, is kind of inhibiting some of the storms. So again, while the Saharan dust is coming our way and it is causing respiratory challenges, okay, it is causing some effects on the storms and reducing their strengthening and so we have to look at the conditions that exist, conditions that occur, and the conditions that can affect. We're having a lot of heat waves and a lot of high temperatures, and again hurricanes like the warm waters, the high temperatures.
Residents are encouraged to stay tuned to official updates, review their family emergency plans, and ensure they have supplies on hand in the event of a storm or hurricane. This evening's GBN I Saw features CariFesta 15 in Barbados, a vibrant celebration of Caribbean culture, entrepreneurship, and unity, attended by Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell.
A good eye catches all. GBN I Saw is brought to you by Clear Vision.
Oh, I got my glasses from Clear Vision Eye Center.
I got my glasses at Clear Vision Eye Center.
Clear Vision Eye Center.
Clear Vision Eye Center.
Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell recently attended CariFest in Barbados, a vibrant showcase of Caribbean culture and entrepreneurship. Booths from across the region displayed unique flavors and products, highlighting the diverse heritage and business talent of the Caribbean.
Coming out of this CariFest, not only that we have it every year in a different island, but how we can then generate trade, intra-Caribbean trade amongst people, because people see what is being made, what people are doing, and I think it's key for us to know that, because sometimes we assume the Caribbean doesn't have stuff, or we can't get clothes or shoes, or rum or candles, or straw hats or fans, and we have it all there. So I'm really, really impressed, and I'm happy that so many vendors have been able to be accommodated at that. I think it's very encouraging, and it says that their work is of high quality. I think we have to help them make sure that they can get their products to the market, because it's clear that when people see whether it's the rum, whether it's the candles, whether it's the agro-processed stuff, that it's selling quickly, and I think that augurs well for small manufacturers in Grenada.
Patrons were enthusiastic about the event, describing CariFest as a resounding success. The energy was unmistakable, with the festival sparking fresh opportunities for trade and economic growth throughout the Caribbean. CariFest truly embodies unity, creativity, and determination in the region. Share your photos and videos with us via WhatsApp at 405-3052 or on our other social media platforms.
After the break, the Grenada Development Bank seeks regional partnerships for sustainable financing.
With a box, you can live free.
Spend $50 or more for a chance to win. Free fuel, free drinks, cash prizes, free property and vehicular insurance, free Hub TV, free electricity, free Coke, free Dasani, free cooking gas, free paint supplies, free Dutch Lady Milk, free passes to Sunshine Promotions events for 2025. 2-night stay at Sanders Grenada, free groceries, all for 1 whole year. And every winner receives a free lunch package. But that's not all. Drive away in a slick new GSE GS3 M Zoom.
Shop and you could live free if you want to live free.
This promotion is brought to you in part by Dutch Lady, Danny, Promo, Supreme Bleach, Creative Chef, Redneck, Flow, Salt Petroleum, Grenada General Insurance Company Limited, Coca-Cola, Sunshine Promotion, Carib Brewery, Coop Bank, Answer Coatings, GSC Motors, Sanders Grenada, and Food Fair. Promotion runs from April 7 to December 24. Terms and conditions apply.
Live free. Live free.
There are lots of reasons to own your future now. Lots of dreams and lots of plans. Lots of ways to own your land. With ACB by your side. Lots of ways to own with pride. Lots of chances to make it yours. Lots of ways to open doors. Lots of space to build much more. Lots of reasons to own your future now. There are lots of reasons to own your future now.
Start building your tomorrow today with a Lots loan from ACB Grenada Bank.
There are lots of reasons to own your future now.
Lots. Land ownership. Tomorrow secured.
Terms and conditions apply.
At Oasis Pet and Garden, we bring you the best products at the best prices nationwide. Wholesale prices available on selected items. Come take advantage of our amazing in-store discounts. At Oasis Pet and Garden, there is something for everyone. To order and for more information, contact Oasis Pet and Garden today. Or contact us on Facebook or Instagram. Oasis Pet and Garden, a home for farmers.
This isn't just rum. It's a captivating journey infused with the essence of Bios Bombay, warmth and wonder. Experience the rich depth of Campeche like never before. Must be 18 years and older. Drink responsibly.
Level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
Served Grenada for decades. We are the #1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi, welcome to Sunny Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wire accessories, tools, and appliances for all residential, commercial, and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some more pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms.
We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grand Anse, St. George. Sudden Electrical. Best value, expert advice, quality products. We hope to see you soon.
Hi, I want $10 on Playway, $20 backup on Victory, and cash for each, please. Okay, are you adding Multi-X to your bet? Yes, Multi-X, all of them. Smart. Best value bet. Backup and Multi-X, you cannot go wrong. Don't matter the bet, Multi-X all of the daily games.
With Multi-X added, your winnings can be multiplied 3 times, 5 times, even 7 times. So make it a rule. Add Multi-X to all your Playway, daily victory, and daily cash for bets every day and for every drop, and watch your money grow. Available at stores and online.
You heard it here. Multiply your winnings daily. Must be 18 or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium. This segment is brought to you by Flow.
Our world is filled with rhythm. Rhythm that's unapologetic, infectious, timeless. Rhythm is commitment in action. It's how we show up for each other with unrelenting support that goes the distance. Rhythm lives in the tiny beats of our most intimate moments and the seismic roars of our biggest achievements. Rhythm is resilience in motion. So even when things go out of sync, we do what it takes to bring the rhythm back. At Flow, we understand your rhythm because we live it. That's why we're dedicated to building a network as resilient as you, with a team of familiar faces working every day to keep you on beat. You're at the heart of everything we do, and our commitment is to keep your rhythm flowing, no matter what.
Sandals Grenada continues to capture international attention, having recently been recognized as one of the top 5 Caribbean resorts for couples. Christina John tells us more.
Sandals Grenada has once again captured international recognition, earning a spot among the top 5 Caribbean resorts in FamilyVacationist.com's Best All-Inclusive Resorts for Couples list. The prestigious ranking, published by USA Today and Yahoo.com, reinforces the resort's reputation as a leading destination for romantic getaways. Ranked at number 5, Sandals Grenada stood out for its luxurious offerings and romantic ambience, a hallmark of the Sandals brand. The resort's signature Sky Pool Butler Penthouse Suite received particular praise, offering couples a unique, elevated experience with private infinity edge pools and breathtaking panoramic ocean views. Public Relations Manager at Sandals, Dillian Forrester, told GBN that the Sandals team is super excited and honored to be recognized once again internationally.
This is one of many international mentions for Sandals Grenada, and we're just honored that we continue to help to place Grenada on the map. We know that the Sandals marketing effort is tremendous throughout North America, our key market, and other parts of the world, so it really means a lot to us that we're able to continue to receive this sort of recognition for Sandals Grenada, and also deliver on the experiences that inspire writers, bloggers, anonymous persons, and just our average regular Sandals Grenada guest.
Sandals is the only resort from Grenada to be featured on the list, cementing its status as the island's premier destination for couples seeking a luxurious and unforgettable escape.
Keep sharing about Sandals Grenada and everything that we offer here, from our service team, our food and beverage team, our offerings at water sports. The entire experience is unique. It's uniquely Grenadian, and of course it's uniquely Sandals. So we're just happy to continue to deliver that, and we're really honored to receive even more recognition for what we do right here at sweet little Sandals Grenada.
Also securing top spots on the list were sister resort Sandals Royal Caribbean in Montego Bay, Jamaica, known for its iconic over-the-water bungalows and private offshore island, and Sandals Barbados, which claimed the 9th position. With multiple properties recognized, Sandals Resort International continues to demonstrate the Caribbean's romantic travel landscape, offering couples unique and immersive experiences across the region. Christina John, GBN News.
Before the break, the Grenada Development Bank, GDB, is strengthening its efforts to secure regional partnerships and sustainable financing to support Grenada's development goals, especially in economic transformation and climate resilience. You see, General Manager Royston Cumberbatch represented the GDB at the shareholder meeting of heads of national development banks hosted by CAF as part of the 2025 Caribbean Investment Forum in Montego Bay, Jamaica. Cumberbatch highlighted the GDB's successes in housing, education, and MSME financing, and outlined new opportunities in climate finance, renewable energy, and green innovation. He emphasized the bank's institutional readiness to manage high-impact finance and proposed a joint financing initiative with CAF and other partners, focusing on areas such as affordable, climate climate-resilient housing, renewable energy, and climate-smart agriculture. Cumberbatch affirmed the GDB's commitments to national transformation and noted that the forum reinforced the bank's regional leadership role. He underscored the importance of strategic collaboration in achieving Grenada's 2035 National Sustainable Development Plan. Stay with us. We'll be back to report the sports news. See you.
Distributed by Echo Blue Limited. Visit us on the Lansopine Main Road or call 405-4818.
When you need your prescription filled or you require non-prescribed medication, supplements, or all your personal needs, visit Gittins Healthcare at locations on Wall Street, Grandans, Victoria Street, Brandon, and Central Deputy Street, Wall. Gittins Healthcare aims to provide an exceptional personalized pharmacy experience. Additionally, children under 5 and adults 55 years and over will enjoy 10% discount on purchases of $20 and over on prescription medication. Stop settling for less. Visit Gittins Healthcare, where your health is our priority.
Whether you're refreshing a bedroom or giving your home a bold new look, the Color Shop has the perfect paint and tools to make it happen, inside and out. With quality finishes for every surface and accessories to match, we make painting easy from start to finish. Whether it's a DIY weekend or a contractor starting a brand new project, the Color Shop is the trusted choice.
What if you had a choice? A choice of joining a line or a choice of making your purchases online? What would you choose? While you ponder on that, the National Lotteries Authority has provided another purchasing option. All their games are now available online. Yes, Grenadians, from wherever you are, purchase your favorite daily and jackpot-type games using any electronic device. Register on the NLA's website at www.nla.gd. Top up your account and enjoy online lottery gaming at your convenience. We're taking shopping comfort up, several notches. But the choice is yours. Join a line or buy online. NLA, make your dreams come true.
Good evening, sporting fans, junior sports broadcasters, commentators, and sports enthusiasts across the island had the chance to hone their craft on Tuesday. The half-day workshop, led by Ricardo Chambers, an internationally recognized Jamaican broadcaster and senior producer-presenter, focused on skill development. Known for his coverage of global sporting events, including the Olympics, Commonwealth Games, and World Championships, Chambers emphasized the importance of preparation in the industry.
Sports media throughout the region is that the practitioners don't prepare thoroughly enough, and so that shows in the work when they go on air, because if you don't prepare, then you sound uncertain, you lack the type of knowledge and information that is required to carry a broadcast with depth and quality. So I wanted to focus on that. And the other aspect of it is execution, because after the preparation, then there needs to be an understanding of how you utilize the information you have, not just to educate, but to also entertain your viewers and listeners, because we are in the entertainment industry. It's sports entertainment, but it is entertainment, and when people sit and watch or listen, they want to feel like they're enjoying what is going on. And so we have an awesome responsibility as media practitioners, and specifically in my main area, commentary.
He also highlighted the need for professionalism at all times.
Commentary is many things, and that's just the truth, and there are several ways to bring across what you are trying to bring across. The truth is that commentators and analysts have experiences, and there are times when they can and should use those experiences to make points, explaining things that are happening currently, and there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. Do some commentators go overboard in making it about themselves? Yes, and that should never happen, but there is a space for using the experiences that you have had to explain and make it easier for your viewers to understand a current situation.
Preparation, execution, and professionalism. All right, so today's session was a collaboration between the Media Workers Association of Grenada, MWAG, and WPG-10 Television. Today marked the first day of a development course organized by the Grenada Football Association, GFA, in partnership with the Mexican Football Association, Mexico FA. The three-day session aims to raise the standard of football officiating on the island by providing local referees with advanced training and international best practices. The course, facilitated by seasoned referee Métis Yvonne Chavez Garcia from Mexico FA, runs from September 2 to 4, from 4 to 8 p.m. on each day. This collaboration underscores the GFA's commitment to officiating excellence and the valuable exchange of expertise with a nation renowned for its football heritage. The International Cricket Council, ICC, has announced a significant boost in prize money for the ICC Women's Cricket World Cup 2025, scheduled for later this month in India and Sri Lanka. The prize pool now stands at $13.88 million, a 297% increase from the previous edition in New Zealand in 2022, surpassing the $10 million prize pool of the men's event in 2023. Tournament winners will receive $4.48 million, with runners-up earning $2.24 million, both reflecting increases of over 200%, mind you, from the 2022 edition. Losing semi-finalists will each get $1.12 million, and every group stage participant is guaranteed $250,000. Fifth and sixth place teams will each receive $700,000, while seventh and eighth placed teams will each earn $280,000. Additionally, each group stage win will net $34,414. That should be a very nice incentive indeed. That's the sports news for now. In a crucial moment for Guyana's future, votes are being tallied in the country's national election, considered the most significant vote in decades. The outcome will determine who oversees the nation's burgeoning oil and gas industry, which is projected to generate billions of dollars in annual revenue. However, the election takes place against a backdrop of rising tensions with neighboring Venezuela over a long-standing territorial dispute. Alessandro Rampieti has more.
Voters across Guyana turned out for elections many here say could decide the country's future.
I'm looking forward for the best for Guyana.
Since massive offshore oil discoveries, Guyana has become one of the fastest growing economies in the world. Under incumbent President Arfan Ali, the oil boom has already started to reshape the landscape, with new roads, bridges and hospitals being built. Many expect him to secure another term. He presents himself as a steady hand to manage the boom, and his party has traditionally drawn support from the Indo-Guyanese community, the country's largest ethnic group.
Very confident about the victory. You saw the campaign we ran. The numbers speak for themselves. But as I said, sealing the victory is important, and that requires all our supporters to come out and ensure that they seal the victory with their vote.
But many voters say the oil wealth has yet to ease the rising cost of living and distrust the government's ability to share it fairly.
So we need 100% changes in our country. So we're voting for a change.
Ali's main challenger is opposition leader Aubrey Norton, whose support comes largely from the Afro-Guyanese community. He accuses the government of corruption and mismanaging revenues. But the wild card in the race is gold mining businessman Azruddin Mohammed. Despite U.S. sanctions against him and his father for alleged fraud and bribery, his new party has gained traction with younger voters through a savvy online campaign.
Very confident because we have support in all the communities, in the Indian communities, in the African communities, and the indigenous communities in all 10 regions. So I am very confident that we will win these elections with a majority too.
Neighboring Venezuela claims Guyana's oil-rich Essequibo region. Over the weekend, security forces reported a boat carrying election officials came under fire from across the border. But for most Guyanese, the choice is about who can fairly share the new oil riches, while much of the country still struggles with poverty. Alessandro Rampieti, Al Jazeera.
Further afield, Chinese President Xi Jinping and Russian President Vladimir Putin have met in Beijing, hailing the strength of their countries' relationship. The meeting comes ahead of a regional summit and military parade in China, showcasing its military might. The two leaders are expected to discuss ways to strengthen their alliance and cooperation.
Russian President Vladimir Putin has a very packed agenda during his 4-day visit to China. On Tuesday, he met with the Chinese President Xi Jinping, as well as the Prime Minister of Slovakia and the leader of Mongolia. During his meeting with the Prime Minister of Slovakia, President Putin reiterated his stance when it comes to the war in Ukraine. He maintains that Russia is not opposed to Ukraine joining the EU, but when it comes to discussions about NATO membership for Ukraine, that is a different matter. He reiterated that Russia has to look out for its own security, and any kind of security guarantees for Ukraine, that discussion needs to involve Russia. Moving forward, on Wednesday, the military parade that is due to take place, we understand, according to top aides to Vladimir Putin, the North Korean leader Kim Jong-un will be seated next to Vladimir Putin, who will be sitting in turn next to the Chinese President Xi Jinping. We understand that following the military parade, the leader of North Korea will be meeting privately with Vladimir Putin to discuss future and possible defensive agreements. We know that North Korea has been a staunch supporter of the Russian president during the war in Ukraine, so far that they actually provided military personnel, soldiers, North Korean soldiers who fought on the Russian territory of of Kursk when Ukraine launched a surprise incursion in August of 2024. So the meeting on Wednesday between Kim Jong-un and Vladimir Putin is confirmed to be taking place following the military parade. Once that is over, we understand the Russian president will come back to Russia and wrap up his 4-day historic visit to China. Dorsa Jabari, Al Jazeera, Moscow.
Stay with us. We'll remind you of the headlines right after this. A reminder of the headlines: local entrepreneurs left counting losses after devastating fire. Grand Mall beach boulders to be removed. Grenada seeks reparations from British royal family. Also in the news, regionally, Guyana counts votes in pivotal election amidst regional tensions. Internationally, China and Russia strengthen ties ahead of regional summit. Plus in the sports news, record prize money revealed for Women's Cricket World Cup 2025. I'm Kenroy, Baptiste. That's all from us in the GBN newsroom. Stay with us. Stay tuned to the network. Good night.